Good morning. Welcome to our Sunday Stundies. Hope all of you are well and safe. As we continue in the Gospel of John, looking at the I am statements of Jesus, we come to a very significant statement. In John chapter 10 and verse 11, Jesus tells us, I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd gives his life for the sheep. Now realize Psalms 23 begins with, the Lord is my shepherd. So is Jesus claiming divinity here? And the answer is, yes, he is. Because in verse 30 he says, I and my Father are one. So where God was the good shepherd from heaven, Jesus is the good shepherd who came to earth. Now, what does a shepherd do? Protects the sheep, guides the sheep, takes care of the sheep. And that's exactly the role Jesus fills. But Jesus goes beyond that. He literally will give his life for the sheep. In the very beginning of the Gospel of John, as John, the forerunner of Jesus, sees him, he makes the point, behold the Lamb of God who takes away the sin of the world. And that's exactly who Jesus is. He is the perfect sacrifice. The sacrifice that Abraham, when he was called upon to sacrifice Isaac, predicted that God would provide for himself a ram. God did. God provided his perfect Son. And his perfect Son came to earth to give us a perfect way, a perfect life, a way that leads us out of this world and to God in heaven. And in doing that, he came to give the perfect sacrifice. All of those sacrifices from the time of Adam and Eve all the way up to the point Jesus died on the cross were in anticipation of what he himself would do. None of those sacrifices, all of those sacrifices combined together, could do what Jesus did in one simple sacrifice. Read Isaiah chapter 53, a beautiful description of the purpose of Jesus' death, written over 700 years before Jesus ever came to earth. And it is marvelous what is stated in that chapter, that he, by his sacrifice, would save many, that he would satisfy the wrath of God toward sin. Jesus truly was the good shepherd. He gave us everything we need for life now and for salvation. You know, it's very interesting. In the verse just before this, he makes the statement, I have come that they might have life and that they might have it more abundantly. Being a Christian is the greatest life anyone can live on this earth. And may I say something here? The benefits of living the Christian life are totally out of this world, because they lead us to a place called heaven. And that's what the Good Shepherd does. He came to earth so he could take his sheep and lead them to heaven. Wow. Truly, truly, Jesus is the Good Shepherd who gives his life for the sheep.